Hey guys, welcome back to Curated Confessions, where we drink wine and talk design. Cheers!
Shall we talk about bedding?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't like to make mine.
Me either. But I love when I go to clients' houses and their beds are made.
I'm so envious of the homeowners that were trained at a small age to make their bed when they woke up.
My husband makes ours if somebody's coming over. That's nice.
I shut my bedroom door.
We do that sometimes too.
And then they still go in, and I just enter at your own risk.
Yeah, But we have a lot of questions when we're doing designs, and we have a lot of questions for clients. I kind of have like a whole questionnaire when we're doing bedding, because there's so many different options and layers and things you can do and how pillows can be arranged, and depending on if you're a hot sleeper or not. In Louisiana, it is hot, but
and then welcome to menopause.
Yeah, or perimenopause.
Yeah, well, mine was fertility, but I am not ready for that.
No, me either.
You need a refill? You're still nursing yours?
Yep.
Okay.
So we just kind of wanted to give you some ideas if you are doing this at home, or if you want some ideas before coming in to look at pillows and bedding of what you might want. So we will also be showing some pictures of some examples.
Yay!
As we go through things. So we just got in a couple, I say a couple. We just got in a bunch of new bedding that we'll be putting out. So we want to give you some sneak peeks of that. And also show how.
And if it's not online, just call me, so I don't have to put it online.
It's her fault if it's not. It's her fault.
My fault. You keep giving me these insane deadlines to get client stuff ordered. I don't know what to do over here. Just call me if you want something. Yep. We probably have it. It's
Even
probably
if it's not on the website.
On the interweb.
Okay, so let's talk from.
I think first of all, we have to answer the duvet or not to duvet.
No, that is the question.
That is the question that no one understands.
They don't. The difference between a duvet and a comforter and a coverlid
they understand,
but
they don't understand what
Yeah.
Pros and cons.
And there's pros and cons to like a duvet versus a luxury nice duvet.
I mean, they're all a
pain.
Mm-hmm.
But like my consult this morning, she loves her duvet. Most people.
Okay, answer me this. So the duvet, you take off so you can do what with it? Wash it? No.
I wash my duvet.
Cover or the insert?
The cover. I mean, you can wash your insert.
But those really, technically, I used to use just the insert on my bed, and they will create holes because they're not made to be washed that often, because you're supposed to wash the cover, not the duvet.
Exactly.
Insert.
Exactly.
Because all of the stuff is happening on the cover, which is where all the pretty stuff is, which is what you wouldn't want to wash.
Well,
I have dogs in my bed, so I don't know what to say at this point, because it's all types. Rackets. I literally have very nice bedding stuffed in a closet that comes out only if people come over, and I'm always late to doing the party anyway, so the bed doesn't get made regardless. I shut the door. Not to say you shouldn't have beautiful bedding. This is a terrible sales technique. But I am saying that probably should have never had my dogs in my bed. We'll start with that.
But most people do that have dogs, right? I mean,
it's so hard.
Yeah. So
they're so sweet.
The best thing to do is to get a cover that is machine washable. And it's just like a pillow.
Pretty ones are not.
I mean, we have some pretty ones that are machine washable.
Oh, you mean like a coverlet or the duvet cover?
Duvet cover.
With the beading?
No, those are definitely dry clean only.
I love a tassel and a bead and a tape and a...
Yeah.
There's
differences.
My likes and my wants do not meet my needs.
Practicality. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a real conundrum in my life.
Well, and then it's... If you have dogs or,
children or husbands,
or if you eat in the bed, whatever,
all of the above. I ate so many Nutter Butters in the bed this week.
Let's just air it all out. Oh my gosh.
I said I went up and down those stairs or that ladder 100 times. I ate a sleeve of Nutter Butters. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know the last time I ate a Nutter Butter.
I put it on my Rocky Road ice cream.
Oh my gosh. I will eat ice cream in my bed. But, yeah, my husband ate popcorn in the bed a while back, and I rolled over, and I was like, not no more.
Oh my gosh, one kernel.
Oh my gosh, it was all stuck to me. No. It was so gross. So, back to the bedding.
Yes.
You can either have just solely a duvet and duvet cover, a coverlet, or a comforter on your bed. Or you can layer all of those things. So depending on if you want like that hotel look that, you have a duvet at the end and you have a nice coverlet, or as some call it, a quilt or a matelas.
Oh, goodness.
But I find the most popular thing that people want, just because of like the hotness when you sleep, is just a thin washable coverlet that can go all the way footboard to headboard, and then at the end of the bed you can fold a comforter or you can fold a duvet that you can pull up in the middle of the night if you get cold, and it still gives you a layered look, and it's still durable, and you can still have it washable. Or if you're like Hillary, you keep it in the closet. And
technically it's folded and put in the chair at the foot of my bed. So now I can't utilize the chairs either. It's a real...
We do have beautiful, I love
with laundry on top of it.
The ones with, the banding that has all the decorative...
Covers the seams.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. Mm-hmm.
They're very pretty.
Love it all.
And when it comes to pillows, it's it's...
a pain. Where do you put them?
Yeah, that...
I am not selling the bedding. I'm going to stop talking.
So we will sell you a bench or a storage bench at the foot of your bed where your pillows can go, so you don't have to throw them on the floor every night. Mine just sit on my bench at the end of my bed permanently.
Well, mine has my duvet and the laundry in it. So what we have decided is Hillary needs a housekeeper.
Yeah, don't we all? But I kind of start with pillows based on your headboard and your bed. Like if you have a really short headboard, then you don't want to do big, huge 26 by 26 euros on the back, because it'll cover your whole headboard. So you might opt to do just king shams against the headboard and then some decorative pillows in front. Whereas if you have a really tall headboard, just king shams look a little dwarfed on it. I like to have the big €3 for a king bed, and you do €2 if you have a queen bed. And then in front of that, you would do your king shams, or you could even do your king bed pillows mixed in there. And then for the front, you could have a combination of, you could have just one center pillow, like the one behind us, like a really large lumbar if you want to keep things simple. Or if you're a maximalist, you could do...
That's an understatement.
A pair of, say, 20 by 20 or 20 by 22 pillows, and then have a front square or lumbar in front of that.
Is that what you have? That's like 9 pillows.
I have... Well, okay, let's start with bed pillows you sleep on. We have like 8, and I'm not joking.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
I just like them all around me, and so
I have a
mine
pregnancy
are really
pillow.
thin,
I'll let you borrow.
So I layer them, and I don't know. We have a lot of sleeping pillows, so I just stack all of those. And then in front of that, I have 3 Euros.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have 3 more Euros, but they're smaller than my back Euros.
Oh, gosh, here she goes.
I know, it's a whole thing. And then...
This is why we don't listen to any of Brittany's rules.
I have a front lumbar
She goes rogue
pillow.
on everything.
I do. It is quite different, but... One like came with one set I had, and one I just really loved the pillow. I was like, how can I not use this? And,
Yep.
You know, it snowballs. So you do what you want. But the thing is, you want to kind of tier your pillows. So you don't want like your front pillow, a big tall pillow that's going to hide your back pillow. So you want to kind of start tall and go down from there.
Well, like on my guest bedroom, I found beaded pillows. They were 24 by 24s, which aren't your standard Euro size, because really they're...
But you have a queen, right, in there?
Correct, but they're still...
It's a little smaller than...
Shorter than what I would like. So I put my bed pillows flat down, like on the bed. I pull up my comforter, and then I put my Euros on top of them, so then they have the height so that you can see the beadwork. And then I have my queen shams in front of it, because that way I wanted to be able to see like half the pillow, because it was beautiful.
And then you have
detail.
decorative pillows in front of that.
And then I have just one front pillow.
Okay.
And my parents already say
it's too much.
It's a lot. So usually when they come, I let them see it, and then I go and take all the pillows and put it in the other bedroom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And my dad, he always says, he was like, ugh, this comforter makes my toenails hurt.
It's so heavy.
It's so heavy. But he also complains that my house is so cold, so they love the comforter.
The weight of it. I know, and some people like those like weighted blankets, which brings me to like sometimes we do put a blanket between your sheet and your comforter or duvet or whatever you have on top, like a some people like a really soft like
micro fleece or whatever.
Yeah, blanket, or you could do like a thinner matelassé type blanket or a quilt, whatever. But that's another layer if you are really cold at night. I don't need that. I had that on my bed for a while, and I was like, this is too much.
When I was younger, I was always a comforter. I wanted a big... Now that one I did like my big down. Usually I used the insert because I love how fluffy and like that. But fertility did a number on me. Now I'm a coverlet. I'm a coverlet girl all the way.
Yep.
But it's so weird. I don't understand the science behind it. And, you know, of course, you know me, I needed to understand science. But the other day, well, now I'm just the bed was a mess. So the sheet was somewhere at the bottom of the bed, and I was too exhausted to try to find it. So whatever, I just used the coverlet. I froze all night. I don't understand how a sheet and a coverlet is the perfect amount of coverage, but a coverlet by itself, not enough. I'm like, what is this sheet doing? I don't understand.
I have mine. I don't have a coverlet. I have like a really lightweight duvet, like a over my whole bed and a sheet.
Duvet on top of a duvet?
No, just a duvet.
There's a duvet at the foot of the bed?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
A throw. I have a throw, which I was going to get to next. But
fur, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fur. It's actually heated. So what I do is I put that heated fur blanket on before I get in bed, so it warms the whole bed up. So because my bed is freezing when I get in it.
It's like a massage table?
Yeah. I wish it massaged. That would be so
I just
nice.
meant like whenever you go get a massage.
Yeah, how it's warm.
It's warm.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Sorry. The duvet. The sheet. I was griping about a sheet.
Yeah, so I have the duvet over the whole bed, but at night when I like lose the duvet and I just have the sheet, I'm like, the combination has to be like the right weight.
Correct.
Together. It's very...
I know people that don't use a top sheet.
Right?
Oh my gosh, my head just exploded.
Bailey, you don't use a top sheet?
Says no to a top sheet.
What do you have?
I have a duvet insert. And that's like, because I have dogs, I used to have a duvet cover. And I was like, this is crazy. I'm taking this to the dry cleaners all the time. But I have a duvet insert that top sheet though.
Okay.
It does get all tangled up in those dogs, but I will fist fight a dog for my top sheet.
It's so pointless to me.
Well, okay, and then I also wanted to talk about, I had a duvet back in the day that didn't have like ties in the corners, and then you lose the insert in the duvet.
Worst.
That is the worst. Don't buy those.
Don't buy those.
You will
always
hate a duvet.
Splurge for the corner ties.
Mine has snaps, actually, which I kind of like. It's
I mean, of course yours does, but I will say, or if the company sells the insert and the duvet,
do it.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Do not say, oh, I already have an insert. It does not match. It is not going to fit correctly. All of the tabs are in the wrong location.
Yep.
It is so worth the extra expense to make them match.
And what I also like that...
I'm very adamant about that. I don't know if y'all know that.
We have like Super King and Super Queen inserts, and
that
makes a difference because y'all know if you have a duvet, the insert doesn't go all the way to the edges of the cover, the duvet cover. So you have like this weird flimsy fabric at the end that
just
like
flops around.
Doesn't give you a finished look. So let us know if you need a Super Queen or Super King or Super any size.
Or people that started buying these pillow top mattresses.
Yeah.
It's
higher.
does not go all the way to it doesn't cover
your foot rail.
Yeah, so you can see your box springs or you can see.
It's not a good look.
It's just, and then you're picking which side you want to pull the extra to. That's the biggest fight me and my husband have when we make the bed.
Yeah.
Is like he always pulls the extra to his side. I'm like, I will get out a tape measure.
Because yours, you like walk in from both sides of the room. Like mine,
and then he also says that I hog it all, and I'm like, that's a lie. He started with more, so I started pulling more. Yes.
Yeah.
Now we had a client that was down with this Alaskan, it's not Alaskan. What is it? Swedish bed. 2 different beds, 2 different everything.
Yes, they had.
This is where I'm headed.
Scandinavian.
So they know where it's at.
Adjustable separate mattresses that made up a king.
I'm not so much worried about that.
Separate sheets, of course, because you have to put fitted and top sheets. And then we did separate duvets on each one, and then separate like blankets for at the end. So they have no issues hogging
that way it's
the
also
blanket.
tucked in. So if you're not trying to
be
friends, you don't have to get on my side.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
And instead of like making the bed like you would traditionally make it,
you only have to make your side.
You kind of like fold it on top of your mattress in a different way. So
I'm buying a new bed today. I decided. And then a dog goes on each side of the bed.
Yeah. Or in the crack in the middle.
No, because that's somehow always. So I went California King, and I was thinking we'll go more narrow but longer.
Y'all are taller people.
But also I was thinking the dogs would sleep at the foot of the bed.
Yeah.
On both sides. But for some reason, I have a dog that sleeps on my head, and I have one that sleeps in the crook of my knee.
Sweeney got to be on your head. Huh?
Yep. And then Dexter, the 70-pound Labrador, is right here.
Yeah.
And then I got all of this other bed over here.
Yeah.
And then fighting about who's still in the cover, and I'm going, you're crazy, right?
With all that, I wouldn't need no cover. It's a lot of heat. It's a lot of heat going on.
You get so chilly on your arms.
You just need like a little throw blanket.
A straight jacket.
Yeah.
About to lose your mind.
And then, so let's talk about at the end of the bed, because you don't have to have like a duvet or something folded at the end of the bed if you don't like that layered look.
It's so pretty.
It
A bed
pretty.
scarf.
That's what I was going to get to. We have a company that has really pretty bed scarves, which is kind of like you see it in hotels a lot, where it's just like a padded, like a lightly padded piece of fabric that goes at the end. It's not folded. It's not for covering. It's just like a layer of, it goes down each side of the bed, and it's just a little accent, like if you wanted to bring in more color, or I don't know. You think they do that at hotels to like, well, if people put their luggage right there or something? I just thought about that. What is it for? In
I thought it was so that you couldn't use it because people don't want to wash them. So you should definitely take them off your bed immediately in the hotel.
Yeah.
They kind of actually give me the heebie-jeebies in the hotel.
Like, why?
Because if it can't be washed, I ain't down with it on my bed. But it does make it look pretty.
It does.
And so I have had clients say, I don't understand, there's no practical use for it, so it's unnecessary. But I'm like, that's the way I feel about a folded duvet at the foot of your bed that you have to like pick up and move around. And so I prefer a bed scarf because it gives me the look without all of the extra nonsense that goes with it.
I like the look of a throw, like a pretty plush, or it doesn't even have to be plush. It could be like a linen or like a pretty throw, like at the end. On the
I
end
know,
of the
but
bed.
if you are not skilled in laying out a throw,
This is true.
I'm going to say go with a bed scarf
Yes.
because you need straight lines and you need it to be easy, and it is very like check.
There's a certain way that you corner a throw.
And I love that I have a throw on my sofa, and then
when it gets literally thrown.
or people straighten up and you're like, that's not how that went.
Yeah.
And so then you have to go and refold and lay out the tassels, and you put them down, and you have to be weird. And then
It's a whole
if
thing.
you ask people to do it a correct way, they lose their mind. So
So
throws are only for people that have the correct amount of OCD.
yes. And duvets, really.
Bedding in general.
Yeah.
Find the OCD that fits you. I will say, so I have worked for, I've mentioned Thomasville, and I worked for Restoration Hardware. I do want to touch on the fact that those companies lie.
About what?
Bedding. Pottery Barn is also one of them too.
Sizes.
But when you buy the plush duvet and the insert, and it's all beautiful and we put 3 inserts in one duvet. And so when it folded, it was this big, huge, beautiful, and it also had intermittent, is that the right word? Every so many hours we had to go and fluff it and like get it as ridiculous as it was. And you should have seen the workout at the end of the day to fluff all of the down sofa cushions, and everyone had to take a room, and it was an hour ordeal to fluff all the down at the end of the day. I think that's where the down hatred came from, was Restoration Hardware. I'm not gonna lie.
That's ridiculous.
It is so pretty.
It is so pretty.
The bench sofa that's all down.
Yeah.
That, oh my gosh, one person sit on it and it's all big and dension. So every time we'd have to go, and like 2 people would have to like fluff it.
Heavy too.
What? My arms were in shape back in the day.
So we have there's different insert weights for duvet inserts. So there's lightweight, medium, heavy. Like if you live up north or where it snows, you would want like
But that's a problem. You want the big fluffy look, but you don't want to suffocate. And so, but I'm like, it's those magazines, it's a lie. You have to, I mean, that's why I'm like, I would rather the big fluffy bed scarf that I can take and throw off my bed, because already, like I said, I have a bed scarf on top of the pretty comforter that's on my guest bedroom, and my dad already says his toenail hurts from the comforter. If he had that duvet on the top, he would lose his mind. I take that scarf and throw it off the bed too. So I let him. It is weird though. Every time they come, I set up the room. I turn they have little lamps under the nightstands. I turn those on. The lamps are on. I wash the sheets. I do everything. It looks beautiful. They walk in. I'm like, acknowledged. And then I go and take all of the stuff and put it in the other room.
Oh my gosh.
Because then they would just trip over it if it's all in the room, because there's lots of pillows. So, but I need them to all look at me and say they acknowledge.
Yes. I still have it done in my guest bedroom. One day.
Your parents live down the road.
Yeah. Nobody sleeps in there. I'm about to rip it all out. Make a gym or something. I need a gym.
You have a gym in the shop.
Not anymore.
Oh, God. Because now it's a pickleball court. Y'all are crazy people.
Pivot. You have to pivot. That's what you do. But I do want to talk about the sizes real quick. Because people can be fooled by this one. So if you have a
Now, I will circle back on if the company is selling the insert to the pillow, it is probably the same size insert.
But if you just go online and buy like a 22 by 22 pillow case, you need a 24 by 24 pillow insert.
If not bigger.
Because if not, you have just the issue like you have with the duvet and have the loose fabric. The pillow doesn't fill.
Floppy pillow.
Yeah, it doesn't fill out the whole form. So you always go up a size, and they go by even numbers for some reason, most of them. So in most cases.
We have a company that sells 27 by 27, so...
Yeah, that's the only one.
But they also sell the insert that's a 20... So on that one, I ordered a 30 by 30 insert, and that was...
I was like
me getting into Spanx.
Yeah. Ooh, that was tight, but it worked.
But, so that's when I realized some companies sell the same size insert for the pillow... so it's, ease of understanding how it works. Also, pillows are fun in the fact that you might think they are a certain size, or you might take a tape measure and say, this looks like I need a 20-inch pillow, which technically means you probably need a 24-inch pillow.
Yeah, you have to like straighten corner to corner to really measure a pillow.
You have to go over the, convex?
Yes.
Yes.
Pokey outy part.
You have to circumference of the pillow.
And
I learned that the hard way. I remade a couple of pillows for a sofa. Starting out interior design was fun, inexpensive.
Yeah, you learn a lot quick by mistakes.
People are very upset with you.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And also let's talk about, recently I did a custom bed skirt. So those of you that...
Nope, I'm not going to say. Those are the worst.
They are the worst. But if you don't have a bed with bed rails and footboard, then you probably have a metal frame, or you just have a headboard, or I don't know what you have, but you have something that needs a bed skirt.
Tell us what you have in the comments, and we'll give you suggestions.
Yes. So this was a client that had an adjustable bed frame, which if you have one of those or have seen one, they're very complicated. And
oh my gosh, did you see the one at the last house that had the Darth Vader mask? No, the Bane. Like it had like weird hoses coming from it. You were in there. Our installer was terrified. There was a remote and programming and air that kept escaping.
I'm pretty sure all of them have that. You just don't always see it because it's underneath that pumps them up and down. Anyway.
I was bamboozled.
Yeah. And some beds don't fit these adjustable mattresses depending on how they're made on the inside.
I mean, I've seen the Tempur-Pedic adjustable, but like, I don't know, that air pump situation, that was the whole mattress was air.
Yeah, it deflated when we had to take it
and then we couldn't get it back up. We were like, I don't know. I don't have an engineering degree for mattresses. I don't understand how this works. I know how to do a 45 a corner.
Yeah. But you know, a lot of times even if you have bed rails and it's your bed is up on higher legs, we still put a bed skirt on the inside to kind of, I don't know, people put crap under their bed. They need to hide. So, we created not like a full bed skirt that has a whole deck that would go over your box springs and all that jazz, because it's, once you move it and stuff, it shifts and it's just a hot mess. So we customized one and just did basically like an L shape on both sides, and it was 2 separate pieces, and we went around all those little mattress holders and all that the adjustable beds have. We did really pleated corners, and we pinned it under, on the top of the box spring, and it worked out perfect. It fit perfect. no movement. You don't have to raise the whole mattresses to get it off if you need to. So
I will say every time any client has ever said bed skirt, I went,
oh no.
Love that for me. Yes. Yeah. I am going to go make a template.
Especially with the adjustable bed frames.
They all just drops and all kinds of things that you're not aware of. I will say this is not pertaining to what you're doing, but some people have the side rails that have a little dip, and if you want to fold back your duvet, your comforter, sometimes doing a fitted sheet on your box spring is a inexpensive, fun way, easy way to just make sure you have a completed look, because some people have pretty sheets that they want to see the detailing of their sheets exposed. So, but you can see the ½ inch on top of your box spring. So
we have a company that has the box spring covers that coordinate with the bedding too.
That's a little extra, but
extra, but it's nice.
I was trying to find that. What else? I was just thinking something else that.
Also, another thing that people don't think about is when you pull up your sheet and you pull up your coverlet or whatever you have on your bed, and then you fold it back to where you can see the sheet. The sheet needs to be put down reversed. So you're looking at, like, some people have a sheet that has like a contrast, piping on it or something decorative, or just the stitching. You want to be looking at the right side of it. So you put it down the opposite way you would think, to where when you fold it back, it's right side up. Another little fun fact.
Who knew there was so much to know about sheets?
Yeah.
So I just mentioned it, but I didn't. This is not something I learned in interior design school. It was something I learned in nursing school, but has carried me.
Corners.
45ing your corners.
Yeah. Real tricky.
My dad was also military. He has slight OCD, so might have heard him mention it before, but also I shoot him out of my room immediately. But then I went into nursing school and we had to 45 the corners. So
everybody does it differently too. Like,
I don't think they're supposed to. It's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to be, but there is one way. But people think they do it the right way.
It was incorrect.
We have a whole video if you'd like to look back on that.
Yes, who knew that there was a whole class on 45 corners in nursing school. So oddly enough, most of my bed knowledge was from nursing school. You also had to learn how to put a pillow in a pillowcase without putting the pillow against your scrubs, because that's disgusting.
So hard.
And also the patient had gotten their pillow to fit their head or whatever, so you can't unfluff their pillow. That was the hardest thing I've ever learned in my.
Yeah, that's just.
That has nothing to do with this podcast, but I just want to talk about how ridiculous that was in school. I found doing IV so much easier than making a bed in nursing school. So there's that.
And then speaking of nursing and bedding, I feel like it's very important to get it's kind of like your undergarments.
To get personalized? You need to put your name in them?
No, I'm talking like underneath your bedding. Like, get a mattress protector.
Oh, yes.
Get pillow protectors. Get, like, all of those things that a lot of people don't like to buy because, like, dogs have accidents and you have bed bugs and you sweat and just
skin cells.
Ew. And just a lot of people.
Also, I will say you should change out your mattress. I will also say that when you are trying to do your home, it gets very costly. And mattresses are not cheap. And so when you want to spend $5,000 on decor and not a new mattress, I have found that the mattress protectors with the good 4-inch foam topper, those things work.
Yeah, I do like
amazing.
And the extra little padding too.
So, like, there are some tricks. Now, if you have had the mattress protector and the topper and all the bells and whistles, you probably don't need to change out your mattress that often.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mattress people would tell you.
They will definitely frown upon that. And we also sell mattresses, but I am not here to sell you a mattress. Mm-hmm. I'd rather you buy pretty things, but call me crazy. But I will say that, oddly enough, side story, my parents got rid of their mattress because it was broke. I put it in the guest bedroom and put a topper on it. They came and stayed with me, and they went on and on about how great the mattress is in their bedroom, and I just laughed and laughed and laughed, and I was like, that's yours that you got rid of, and I just put a topper on it, and they were like, we'll take that back, please, thank you. But I will, that is something that, small splurge that I think helps, and it also made the bed look just so, like, presidential because it was so tall. Because that extra 4 inches on that mattress topper. So
I didn't know this was a thing, but when I went to get a new mattress, I spoke with our mattress people that we order from locally, and my husband and I like different. Like, I like a softer mattress. He likes a firmer mattress. You know, old man in the hips and all.
I feel that.
And so he was able to make us a mattress that blended, like, it's one mattress, it's not separate, but my side is softer and his side is firmer, and it blends in the middle where you can't feel it. So I was like, I thought that was pretty cool. And you can't flip it, but we can turn it. So it is nice to be able to flip your mattress because you get a longer, you know, longevity out of it. But
why can't you flip it? Like, just not.
I think just the way it had to be made, it's not like it's one-sided because mine has like.
But then how can you turn it? So you have to switch side you sleep on?
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't ever happening.
I know, it's a thing.
I will fist fight somebody when I stay in a hotel room if I'm not on the right side of the bed.
The bathroom side?
Okay, oddly enough, usually I say it's because I want to be furthest from the door, but in my old age, it is also the closest to the bathroom. So when we go to a hotel, it's a conundrum on which one's more scary.
I feel like every time we go to market, you take the one closer to the bathroom and I take the one closer to the window.
I was pregnant the last time we went to market.
Oh, that could be why.
So there's life challenges.
Yeah. Anyways, so as you can tell, a lot goes into bedding. If you don't feel like getting into all of it, just call us and we'll do it for you.
You're like, that's crazy. We can overcomplicate. Complicate. Oh, wow. I can't.
Second, third classes. Kick it
in. We can definitely make bedding
more complicated.
Or more fun, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Or more tailored to your needs.
Yes.
Let us know how many dogs and snacks you eat.
We'll give you the right durability.
We can also micro seal your comforter in case you like Rocky Road. However you look at that.
So we hope you enjoyed today's podcast.
I feel like it was more, I divulged more truths in this. Not, I guess it's just because it's our bed.
Yeah, personal space, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like I aired more dirty laundry.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that wine. We should be done here.
So, follow us, like us on social, and you can tune in on Spotify or, I almost said Pandora.
That might be a thing.
Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. You can listen to Pandora, but we're not on it. Yep, that's all, folks.
And cheers.